Hey guys, it's Texas back with another video. This one I wanted to do for some of the new people in the RBA. They've been asking a lot of questions about starting strategies and what should I look for in year 2 or year 1 of the RBA. Well, this is me starting off on a hard save, so you can see I've got it on hard mode, weather off, 12-man roster. 3-minute quarters. I had it on 2 for my week 17 game just so I could get it over with real quick. I haven't done any of the teams or anything, so it's just all regular NFL teams. I'm going to skip through the playoffs because I did not go. And boom. First season. This is my roster. I haven't even looked at it yet, so I didn't re-roll or do anything like that. I've got a second round, third round, second, third. So not the best, but we can work with it. So first, I want to trade this guy. I don't really need a kicker. Don't ever really need a 1 or 1.5 star guy. You can find 2-star guys in the third round. So I'm going to go to the draft. I've got 1 first, 1 second, and 4 thirds. So first off the bat, that's a great quarterback. So that means this is an okay wide receiver. I think I like the quarterback better. So I'm gonna trade my quarterback right off. I'm just gonna boom, gone. All right, take this guy, sign him. So now I've got 2 second round picks. Now you want a speedy wide receiver and a nice quarterback. He's got a decent strength, decent accuracy, and great stamina. So you want. This is like your minimum, right? This guy's got great speed. He'll get open, but he won't break out very long runs, but that's okay. That's okay for year 2. So right now, I'm looking at getting this guy. He's the highest rated on here. He's 4.5 star potential. This guy's okay, like I said, from the first round. But you can see I've also got some more decent guys down here. That's a 4-star potential there. So I can do that. We can also do another defensive back. There's actually another quarterback, but his stamina is so bad I would never want to get that. So linebacker. Let's go with linebacker. And for the second one, this guy's still here. So we're taking him. We're taking Irvin. Boom. That's our offense set. I don't really need to spend any more on offense. So I'm grabbing a defensive back in the third round. That's freaking 3.5 stars. Holy crap. And then I've got 3 more picks. These are all 2-star guys. So I can still grab some defensive backs, maybe a tight end if I really wanted to. I think I'm going to do a defensive back. And probably another. Let's see which one's better. So, I mean, speed's great, but strength and tackling is what gets you, obviously, tackles. So I'm going to do this guy, and we'll be good. So I don't know if I really, I don't know if I really need one. Okay, so here's another strategy for year 2. If you have a pick, third round pick, and you got nothing left on this draft board, you've got a decent team. It's not great, not bad. You can have backups in the game. You can have a backup quarterback or a backup wide receiver. So when you start off, you only have like level 0 facilities. Your rehab facilities really bad, so you're going to get a lot of injuries. So what I would recommend is getting a backup quarterback. Doesn't cost me anything. My cap's like, I got tons of cap, and he's going to sit there and be my backup in case Jerry goes down. So that kind of gets rid of the problem of having no quarterback for a few games. So now you can see my front office, horrible. So I'm gonna do my rehab. You can only do 1 tick per week. So I'm doing one, just so I can get them going. You want to make sure these guys are on light, so they do not get injured. Okay guys, sorry about that. It got really hot, so I gotta put some AC on. But here we go. So got this lineup. I've got a backup quarterback just in case. My front office looks horrible, but it's okay. We're getting it built up. Offensive and defensive coordinators are pretty bad. But like I said, this is a building year, so we're going to be saving up CCs, building up facilities, and hopefully winning the Retro Bowl. If you don't know, if you win the Retro Bowl, you get 10 extra CC. So that's really, really beneficial for getting any of these guys who are, 15 CC for some of these lower guys right down here. So not bad, not bad. So let's go play a first game here. So we're gonna go through here. I mean, we're Dallas, but we're away, so we gotta wear the white uniforms, right? So let's play against the Giants and see how we do. So yeah, we know we got audibles, we got timeouts. Okay, so if you haven't watched my other videos, you will probably not know that these two safeties here, they're going to do one of two things. Well, when you have two safeties there, they're going to do one thing. This guy's going to go cover this guy, and this guy's going to go cover this guy. You might get like one of these linebackers to cover a running back and one to cover the tight end, but that's going to be about it. This is pretty much a man coverage. I think it's called 2 under or something like that. So let's just see. So these guys are going to go to the side. I've got 2 star running backs on the side here. Now I can either hit this guy down here after he passes the corner, or I can hit this guy on the break here, or I can hit him when he's coming back, which I think coming back is probably going to be the easiest way to do it. So let's just see how it plays out. I think, like I said, I think the comeback is going to be our best bet. Come back, and then you're going to cut, and then hopefully get some good yardage on that. So let's see. So that break there, he's covered. Boom, 1 cut, and then you cut out of bounds. So another thing is clock management. You want to make sure that you score as quickly as possible. Even if you take multiple plays to score, you want to make sure that you have some time left so that when you get the ball back, you can score more. So this one here, 1 high safety, means he's going to go one way or the other. He's going to go cover the top receiver, or he's going to cover the bottom receiver. Now, we're going to hope he covers this guy, because this guy's going to be open on the flat right here. And we're just going to do a cut and then go up. So this guy, yep, he's covering the bottom, so I'm going to throw it to him. He's going to make, well, he's not going to make a cut because there's another guy there. But that was the plan. Okay, so this is a great defense to go against. What you have to be scared of is this is a mega blitz defense. So this safety is going to cover one or the other. So you got to watch which way the safety goes and throw it to the opposite side. We're hoping that he goes up to the top because this bottom receiver will be open. This is basically a big gain, just like a streak, if you can hit this properly. You want to hit him right in front of the receiver, not right at, not behind, because he will stop and catch the ball and keep going. You want to get him ahead of time, throw him where he's going to be so that he doesn't miss a step. So you're going to watch him come up to the top, throw it a little bit ahead. He runs to the ball, and look, it's basically a streak right up the middle. And he's going to get 20-plus yards on this. And this is a a wide 2 save. And he's going to go, actually, he could have gone all the way if I was paying attention and actually juked there. So that was a pretty good play. This is a perfect play here because I really wanted to show this to people. If you throw the ball right here, right on the goal line, and your guy catches it, that corner will never, ever, 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 ever tackle your wide receiver. As soon as they cross the goal line, the defender just stops. He doesn't try to tackle your guy. So if it's really close, it's like he's programmed not to tackle him when he's crossing the line. So what you want to do is you want to get it right there, and I threw it a little too short, but same thing, right in front, and he's good. Touchdown every time. Same thing with 2-point conversions. 2-point conversions, same thing. You want him to go up, throw it right in front of the goal line, doesn't even touch him. That's what I was talking about. The one before I threw a little too short, so don't mind that one. So we got a lucky punt on that one on their first possession. Like I said, this is a year 2 team. I've got a 3-star defense. Again, we're playing the Giants, so they're not the best, but you know, it's pretty good. So this route right here on the top, always going to be open. You got to split the safeties there, and boom, big game. Now, once you get faster receivers, you're going to be able to, you know, make a bigger play out of that. But right now, that's good for us, 25 yards. So this is a great defense to go up against. You have the one high safety, so he's going to go one way or the other. And you also have these corners here that are backed off from the line. So the backed off corners, they don't press, they just sit there, they wait. So if you've got speed on your wide receivers, you can run past those corners pretty easily. So you want to see which way the safety's going and throw it. So this route here, if you've got a really fast wide receiver, you can usually run past him and throw the ball right as he passes the corner, and get a big, basically make it a streak. But if you don't have a very fast wide receiver, then you can always throw the comeback and make one cut, because he's only going to have to go by one defender. So let's see how we do on this one. So he's going up to the top, so this guy on the bottom is going to be open. Just hopefully my quarterback has enough arm, and he does. So again, you got a little bit of a stronger arm and a little bit of faster wide receiver. That's a huge gain. That's a huge gain for a touchdown probably. So this time we got 2 high safeties, probably going to split. So we got 2 comebacks. The guy on the top is more isolated and has more room between him and the safety. So I'm going to go for that one to try and see if we can get past this corner. He's not going to get past him, so you're going to just throw that little curl right there, make a cut. Hopefully try to get around that guy, but you can't, so it is what it is. So we're just going to do our little short pass right here at the goal line and cut and make it in. That cut, I ain't never going to catch you. So definitely do that. I'm just going to throw another 2-point conversion. These should be a gimme. It's like an extra point in the NFL. You're always going to make them. Well, you should always make them. There's some embarrassing times where you don't, but you should. So, bam. Into first quarter saved me. They wasted all the clock left, but I didn't leave much. So that's what really helps is just having a little bit left. All right, so we're back. Same thing. So we got the one high safety. Not the greatest routes for getting long plays. The top one's especially bad. So we're gonna hope that safety goes up to the top, which he looks like he's leaning that way. So he probably is. So let's try to go to this bottom receiver here. Yep, looks like he's gonna be available for the comeback. That linebacker there kind of drifted towards us, so that was kind of unfortunate. But okay, so the top one or the bottom one. Bottom one, if he gets past that safety on this post route right here. Wow. If right after this break right here, he will be open right here, because this safety is going to go that way, and this safety is just going to try and follow him. So he'll probably be open. This one might not be open because he's going to catch him right there, and I think this guy will stick onto him the whole time. He's just not fast enough yet. So let's try this guy in the bottom first, and then look at the top and see if we can do like a comeback play. So he's definitely going to be open. You can see his speed there. I underthrew him a little bit. That's why he stopped and slowed down. So you definitely want to make sure you don't underthrow the guys, because then you're just losing yardage there. So look at probably looking at the top, because that's a streak, but the bottom can also help too, because that safety is going one way or the other, but he's got a long way to go to try and catch up to one of these wide receivers. So he's going down. So hopefully we can chunk one up here. I'm just Hail Marying it. Oh, and he actually caught it. Okay, so that's why you have good catching on your receivers, because of those balls right there. So let's look again, going at the top first and then down at the bottom. The bottom's actually probably gonna be open, because that corner's probably, or that safety's going up to the top this time. So yep, he's up the top. So let's just chunk it right here and down the middle. I overthrew him. That sucks. That was a touchdown. Okay, so let's do the bottom first. He's going to be open right down the middle. Boom, touchdown. Longest passing touchdown. 19 yards. Look at that. Okay, so 2-point conversion. Boom. Doesn't matter. It's automatic. Automatic. It's okay if you're trying to, like, you know, pad one of your receiver's stats. I don't think 2-point conversions count on their stats, so so you should be fine. Wow, I am destroying the Giants right now. So, looking at the comeback or the out route, I think I went with the out route because there was no extra safety. I cut to the left there so my guy could block the other defender there, and I got some extra yards out of it. That was a 30-yard play, so that wasn't that bad. So there's 58 seconds on the clock. So one thing you don't want to do is leave time after you score when there's less than a minute. You want to use the whole minute. So I'm not going to worry about going out of bounds on these next couple plays. I'm going to throw it right over him. He's going to catch it. Doesn't matter if he had a curl route. You can throw it over him, and he can score. So I'm just going to try and waste a little bit of time, because otherwise they're going to go down and score. I think 30 seconds should be sufficient to make sure they don't score. I'm going to run with my quarterback. Ooh, there we go. Touchdown. So let's see. Let's get another 2-point conversion in here. Boom. Irving with another 2-point conversion. We're up 32-0 in the first half. Look, the kickoff took 30 seconds. Boom. They can't even score. Now we're going to kick off again. They're going to get the ball back. I wouldn't be surprised if they score. Yeah, they got 7 points up with that. I mean, it's you know, we don't have a great defense. It's a 3-star defense, so you're expecting them to score at least a little bit. This is a great play, matchup. So you got the top route here that is going to hopefully get by this corner. Now it's the third quarter, so his stamina is a little low. So this guy might not have enough stamina to get past that corner, and if he doesn't, then the safety's probably going to get to him, and he's not going to be open. But this guy on the out route or the post route will be wide open. So if we hit that post route right down the middle, that can be a big gain. So he's going up to the top. Doesn't look like he's going to pass that guy. I overthrew, and it's an interception. So there you go. Even with a good plan, if you don't execute, then you throw interceptions. So it's all about practice. And look at that. We didn't even hurt us all that much. We just lost some time. So let's try to throw this guy in the top. He's going to do an out route right there. I can save some time. I got 2 seconds left on the clock, which is fine. It's a tough play. It's a tough play because it's all covered. So your best bet here is just throw a curl route to one of the two. Probably the bottom one because it's less crowded. So you just throw it a little bit behind. He'll come back to it and just go out of bounds. Actually, that one didn't matter if I went out of bounds because the time was run out anyway. So probably look up here. This guy's open. Boom. He didn't really have to slow down on that one, so that's great. I'm going to try and make some guys miss. I made one miss, so that was cool. Or maybe two. So this would be a good play. So again, you got backed up safety or backed up corners, which means that usually your guys are going to outrun them. But you got that safety, and he's leaning towards this side. So I want to say he's going to cover this streak route, which is kind of bad for us, especially because this guy will be covered right when he breaks, and that's right when you want to throw that post route. So we really want to see if we can buy enough time for the top safety to move over down to the bottom and leave that post route open. So he's definitely going here. If your guy's fast enough, you can throw that, and I don't have enough arm, and I waited too long, so I just had to underthrow that a lot. So let's see. Guy on the bottom, probably again the same defensive play, really, but I'm going to throw to this post route right down the middle, lead him a little bit, and he gets some more yards for you. So we're looking at the clock. It's 2:20. Probably going to be able to get another possession out of this. So let's just throw it right at the 1 yard line and score a touchdown. You probably could use some timeouts on that drive. I would use all but one, just to keep some time left on the clock when you get the ball back. Because now, look, they're going to go all the way down and they're going to score. 3 seconds left, and that's the game. That's the computer for you. So they spent over 2 minutes of the game and scored, and that sucks. We only got plus 26, but, you know, for your first game on a new save, not bad. You want to get your fans up to the third threshold, which I think is 60%. So you want to be able to get up there, and you should be fine because that you give you 3 CCs every game, and you'll be able to buy more free agents. You'll be able to buy your defensive and offensive coordinators. I would go defensive first. I'm going to do my rehab facilities because that's really important for me, is to make sure my guys don't get hurt, because your guys getting hurt is going to hurt your team. Morale affects the fumbling and affects your team's morale. It affects how well they play. None of these guys are really good except for Jerry. He's super happy. But yeah, so that was one game. The Giants are bad. They're 2.5 stars offense, which is what I really only go off right now, because I can score on a defense pretty much every single possession unless I throw an interception. So really what I look at is the offensive ratings. That's going to be the main thing, because your defense is going up against that. So it wasn't a horrible matchup. It was a pretty easy one. Any of the 4 or 5 star ones are going to be kind of tough. Like Denver's my next matchup. So they are actually 2 stars, so that's not bad. Arizona is probably a big one, though. Yeah, 3 star. Okay. So I really don't have a big one until the Rams, which are a 4 star. So that one's going to be a little tough, but we'll see. I think this was long enough for an intro video on my Y2 save. I've got plus 26 on my save, and I've got these guys looking all good. This guy looks like Dak Prescott, the guy on the bottom right down there. Anyway, cool. All right, thanks for watching, and if you have any more suggestions of what I could talk about or what I could show, please let me know. I might play through this and just continue to talk about different things. That way I'm not, spoiling my Retro Bowl or my RBA save. So, all right, guys, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.